Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love, the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Cleveland Browns and the Philadelphia Eagles. Through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason, Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And on it was Saquon Barkley. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. He's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing a 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Airing it out to start this drive. Odunze's got it right side. And it's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kid, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Throw left side finds Burden. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open. The
first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That one gains 7. And that's a Browns first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Looking inside the red zone. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Brown now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Brown on to send it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play action, Hurts has it. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Hurts now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Deputy, get the wolf.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Up to the races, middle of the field. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Brown adds the PAT. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Brown on to send it away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And they'll get him down right along the line, so no gain is how we'll end the opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Short pass brought in. Has a hole left, room to run. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game in the first half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? Go.
Now here he goes on the boot. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Lion.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Throwing from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nakobe Dean.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Hurts to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. He's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
First down, a run with Barkley. Running in the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Point after is up and through. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Looking in the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. That's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go. 60 vices, 60 vices.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just yard shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
63, 60.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And this winds up being an excellent playthrough from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Handoff headed right. Barkley. He brushed him off with ease. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Dumps it off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
get set. This is 3rd and 5. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Hurts looking to throw. Coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. The Eagles are in punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Let's go. Hot 70, hot 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Working on 1st down. Look at that power, deep left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Looking to throw here. Brought in right side. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
60. Let's go now. 70 Rangers, 70 Lions. Let's go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles getting back on his 6th interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Hand off to Sampson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
18, back to the 19.
Throwing now on 1st down. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 24-yard dash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. On the screen, this is Sampson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, ready.
Odunze's got it, right side. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
On the set.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On third down, they go with Sampson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Brown now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This is Allen to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
Us quarterbacks, Kate, yeah, you'll hear us say things like our best friends are the blockers up front or the go-to receivers, but a returner who could give you a short field coming out just like that, well, he's someone maybe you take to dinner during the week as a thank you for that great field position.
Barkley trying this up the gut. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Trimmer.
Hurts now from the gun. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Great.
They're going to run with Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9.
Oh, they got it! Intercepted on the goal line! Andrew Cooper takes it away! A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter, and they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Lion, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Airing it out to start this drive. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Couldn't connect. Looking for Harold Fanning Jr. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down carry for Sampson. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
That's good. For Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face.
New set of downs for him from the 31. So Reed give here to Barkley. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Going to the ground again on first. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
So all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here's Hurts. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's caught. He's got Brown. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Running right, it's Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles push this to an 8-point game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Dixie Maverick.
I'll throw it. We find Sampson out of the backfield. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now it's second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. 60 by 18, 5 in.
Sticking to the air here. Secured by Burton on the slant. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Working quickly here.
First down.
He's going to throw it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Again to throw on 2nd. Caught by his back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense up to the line fast. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Here we go. Set. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. And they pick him off again. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They run it with Saquon. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's another carry for Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Ooh, they get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there. And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. Forcing a hurry up here. Back now, pressure coming. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jahan Campbell makes the play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he gets a 1 as we come up to the 2-minute warning. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's taken down.
1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Air it out on 3rd. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They send a man in motion.
Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw now. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference.
Got it. Ready?
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Cut. Ready. Cut. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Got to hurry this to the line.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Here he goes. One final shot. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they